Chapter 247. Meeting a good boyfriend like Chengze. As the new year approached, Director Hanbo waved his hand and gave the crew half a month off. Xiying Entertainment was on vacation, so Jie Yishan packed her luggage and went back to her apartment. Su Jingting was getting busier and busier. He would call Jie Yishan in his busy schedule. The two of them chatted for a while, but they never had the time to meet. Although Jie Yishan didn't have any relatives in B City, she had grown up in a welfare home in B City. When she had the time, she went to B City to visit the people in the welfare home and her good friend, Chengze. Jie Yishan returned to the capital overnight after visiting him. However, on the way back, she saw Tan Xiaoling, whom she had not seen for a long time, and Lin Chengze. Lin Chengze and Tan Xiaoling sat in a sports car, while Jie Yishan carried her backpack and waited for the bus. Tan Xiaoling saw Jie Yishan standing there. She was dressed in simple casual clothes and did not put on any makeup. Even though she was wearing a mask, she still attracted the attention of many passers-by. The jealousy in her heart grew even stronger. Jie Yishan had always been like this. She did not even put in any effort to dress up, yet she could still outshine her. Look at her. She had meticulously done up her makeup, tidied up her long hair, and even painted her nails. She had spent a lot of money on a series of maintenance. Jie Yishan was nothing. Even if she entered the entertainment industry, she was still a country bumpkin. After consoling herself, Tan Xiaoling turned to look at Lin Chengze. But Lin Chengze's eyes were filled with amazement. Tan Xiaoling, who was sitting in the front passenger seat, almost dug her nails into her flesh. She forced a smile and said, "Chengze, that looks like Yishan." Lin Chengze nodded and rolled down a window. The three of them were surprised to meet in B City. Lin Chengze had not seen Jie Yishan for several months. After the marriage failed, he had not seen Jie Yishan again. However, he still knew a lot about the entertainment industry. Her career seemed to be getting better and better. She had participated in a big production. Jie Yishan looked at the two people in the sports car, but she didn't have any intention of greeting them. Beijing was still very far from B City. Her driving skills were not good, so she did not drive. Lin Chengze drove. His car was good and very flashy, but it must be tiring to drive a long distance and get stuck in traffic. Tan Xiaoling smiled and greeted Jie Yishan. "Yishan, what a coincidence. You're back in B City too." Jie Yishan looked at her and nodded slightly. Jie Yishan always acted nonchalant in front of Tan Xiaoling. Even though Tan Xiaoling was someone who knew her, she still felt uncomfortable. She said sourly, "Why didn't you drive here? The management company should have sent you a car, right? If I didn't remember to take the bus from Beijing to B City, I would have to transfer several buses. It's quite troublesome." Jie Yishan chuckled. "Yes, one took the bus here. I'm not as lucky as you. I take a bus every time." Jie Yishan was hinting that Tan Xiaoling was lucky enough to ride in the Jie family's car to the capital for the first time. It was better to rely on himself to take the bus than to ride on the bus every time. People could be poor, but their ambition could not be short. Jie Yishan was slapping Tan Xiaoling in the face, exposing her fake mask. Tan Xiaoling was angered by Jie Yishan's counterattack, but Lin Chengze was still beside her. She could not ruin her gentle and generous image. "Yishan, you're wrong. I was lucky to meet such a good boyfriend like Chengze. He couldn't bear to let me take the bus here and insisted on driving here personally." Jie Yishan was speechless. Jie Yishan said lightly, "Congratulations.